Make your kitchen ready for every summer gathering this Memorial Day with LG and Lowe's. Our exclusive InstaView appliance suite includes ranges with air fry, refrigerators with slow melting craft ice, and an exclusive dishwasher you can only find at Lowe's. Plus, you'll get up to 10% back via a MasterCard prepaid card when you bundle eligible LG products via rebate. Shop Memorial Day savings at Lowe's. Offer valid 3/3 through 5/18 on select LG items only. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details and timing.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu. Certified to operate by Chev.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. And it's back. Live Day.
Live Day.
We're going to do it live.
Or attempt to.
You're going to be there while we do it live. Yeah, you can join us November 18th at Snoqualmie Casino.
All the music's going to be done live. We're going to have some great performances. Obviously, there'll be, I would imagine, a 70s theme to some of the music, since it's a 70s theme to how we're going to dress. We're going to be all decked out in our favorite 70s wear, whether it be gold-inspired or just 70s-inspired, because this is our first and only way to celebrate the 50th anniversary of KISW, since the world shut down right when we started celebrating the 50th anniversary. Live Day is the day that we party, BJ.
Yeah. Definitely, and we want you there. Snoqualmie Casino is awesome, and we love having a live audience in front of us doing Live Day. Tickets on sale right now, and you can choose from a variety of ticket options. We hope to see you on November 18th. You want to get those tickets, you want the info, go to KISW.com.
Let's play B-Migs.
It's time to play the game.
Yeah.
So everybody scream his name. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
It is time to beat Migs. It's time to pump it up for Monday. Get pumped up for Monday, because Seattle sports still has a chance not to completely suck.
One last shot.
One last. Come on, guys.
Otherwise, we're giving up sports forever.
That's it.
A texter said that I need to stop watching Seattle sports, because ever since I started telling everyone that I was watching Seattle sports, apparently we're not doing very good. So I'm still going to be watching it. So sorry, guys.
Alrighty.
I just love that you become a hockey fan. I don't know why, but I just think that's so awesome. It's such a testament to the sport.
It is.
Because you hate sports and you always clown on sports, but yet you've fallen in love with hockey.
Absolutely. And it was fun. It was interesting because there wasn't a fight on Saturday night.
Nope.
And I was like, okay, well, they're not going to fight every night, so that's good.
Oh, man. He is really it's like brand new sport for this guy.
Yeah. Like,
it's
I just figured they just wanted to fight every single game.
I did make Rev take a Kraken shot after their first goal.
Yeah.
And Rev enjoyed that Kraken shot.
I did. It was really good. We got the Kraken rum with the Seattle sticker on it and everything like that. So it was very tradition, like a starting of a tradition.
You need to have more goals then, so you get you hammered.
Well, yeah, probably. We'll see how that works out. Let's get to our contestant. We got Brian in Puyallup. Brian, are you there?
I am here.
Excellent. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Brian will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Brian, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
The original 4 colors of the game Twister are red, yellow, blue, and what?
Green.
Yes. Which singing competition show did Katy Perry become a judge of in 2018?
American Idol.
Yes.
American Idol. Oh, there you go.
The flute belongs to what family of instruments?
Woodwind.
No.
Pass.
Who is Russell Wilson married to?
Rihanna.
No.
Oh, man. The Sierra or
Yes,
something?
yeah.
Oh, I got it.
Applebee's popular slogan is "Eating good in the what?"
Neighborhood?
Yes. In what decade of the 20th century did Pablo Picasso die?
The 20th century, the 10s, 20s, 30s?
No.
Oh.
Which planet in our solar system has a moon named Phoebe?
Venus?
No.
Uranus?
No.
Saturn?
Yes. Nancy Cartwright does the voice of which Simpsons family member?
Bart Simpson?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct.
Alrighty, not a bad showing.
No. He did better than 50% because he got a 6, which would be 60%.
I didn't drop a deuce. I'm just happy about that.
Exactly. Getting pumped
Very
up on a Monday. Sometimes it's the little things that'll get you pumped up.
That's what it is.
We'll have to see if Steve has it made, if he can do it, if he can make it happen, if he can.
You want to distract him or something?
No, he wears blindfold, so I can't ever distract him. You ready?
Ah, yes.
The original 4 colors of the game Twister are red, yellow, blue, and what?
Green.
Yes. Which singing competition show did Katy Perry become a judge of in 2018?
Dare you to show me picture of Katy Perry? So I was just thinking about it.
What?
Wow.
We were talking about how she looks better with long hair. So
Oh, okay,
that's
yeah,
all. Nothing
yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
American Idol.
Yes. The flute belongs to which family of instruments?
The wind.
Yes.
Or the
Who i-
skin.
Who is Russell Wilson married to?
Sierra.
Yes.
Likes to wear sunglasses at cracking games.
And look at her phone. Applebee's popular slogan is "Eating good in the what?"
Neighborhood.
Yes.
All fairness was intermission.
All right. In what decade of the 20th century did Pablo Picasso die?
The 10s?
No.
The 20s?
No.
The 80s?
No. Which planet in our solar system has a moon named Phoebe?
Friends.
No.
Saturn.
Yes. Nancy Cartwright does the voice of which Simpsons
Bart.
family? Yes. What animal produces most of the world's wool?
Sheep.
Yes.
Ah.
Chad Smith plays drums famously for which band?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yes, and Steve, you did it. Nice style. You win 6-9.
Yeah,
Sorry,
baby.
Brian, but at least you made a good score there.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he knew.
Yeah, he's gone. It's over.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
It's great for 69.
I'm looking at the textures, though. There seems to be a little bit of a dispute. Won't factor into the win,
Okay.
but will factor into whether or not it was actually a nice win. Some people are saying that the flute does belong to the woodwind family. Did he say woodwind?
He did say woodwind. But flutes aren't made out of wood.
Some are.
But not all of them. Most of the time they're metal.
So
Yeah,
what
I
did you
don't
say?
know.
Wait, what did you say? What family did you say they belong to, Rev?
The wind.
Oh, that's
Are there
I
two
don't know
different
enough.
families?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
Are
know
they
enough about it.
cousins?
When I Google what family is the flute in, it gives me woodwind family.
Woodwind.
I think I've
Dang
always
it.
learned that too.
All right. Sorry, Brian.
Wow, you ruined his life.
I must have.
And I only play that song when we go 6-9, so I don't know what to do now.
Well, you've already played a song. You're fine.
Yeah, no take backs.
Oh, okay. If this is how it's going to be, Steve. Okay.
I'm a purist of the game.
See, this is all you're doing, Steve, is you're just giving BJ ammunition to accidentally play the wrong song.
You're getting 2 songs next time. That's happening.
I'm just trying to fix it
Oh,
for
no,
editing
you're right.
purposes for Joe when we do like the best of.
I'm going to accidentally go, I only play this when Steve just is a loser by losing.
I know
I
how
just
BJ
don't want to
thinks.
play the wrong song. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
certain
no, I'm with you.
The audience
I'm
has
with you.
expectations, and I don't want to make them mad.
We got to keep that integrity.
Yeah, you're right. I don't want to keep the loser audience, the people who love you losing. I don't want to keep them. Yeah. I probably have to play 3 songs now because,
dear.
I'll make mistakes. You know how it is.
Now it's escalating. The only one you did miss was in which decade of the 20th century did Pablo Picasso die? Does anybody care to fashion a guess?
I would say the 70s.
And you'd be correct.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your
I remember that Pablo. I remember that news in the 70s.
Pablo.
Pablo. Yeah.
BJ, I noticed your daughter's in the room.
Yeah, well, there is a reason. There is a reason I have her in the room is because you offhandedly made a comment that from about Katy Perry looking good with long hair.
Yes.
Which I think I don't think that's so much of a hot take. I think that pretty much a lot of dudes think that the average woman looks better with long hair than short hair.
I'm not a fan of either. I just think for her, like when she went short hair, it just didn't seem to work right for her. For me, it was just all based on taste. But I've seen other females that cut their hair, and I'm like, that looks cool. But I was never digging Katy Perry with the short hair.
And the reason I'm bringing it up is because my wife wants to cut her hair, And she's had it long for a long time. And she used to have it shorter when she was pregnant with the kids. And, she didn't want to have to worry about like having to do her hair so much because she was just, fatigued with being pregnant. And Sarah just was like, no, you know what? I mean, it was a very awkward conversation about long hair versus short hair, which I'm glad I didn't get involved in. But my daughter definitely believes that, at least for her mom, long hair's better.
I was just very opinionated on it. She was getting her hair done later that day and we were on Zoom and she's like, yeah, I'm thinking about like chopping a lot of it off, like going the shorter route. And I just don't think at all she could pull that off. I think it'd be like a Katy Perry thing. Like you stick with the long hair. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of older women kind of get the shorter Karen-like haircut.
And I'm like, even said Karen-like, and there was like, oh, this conversation.
Yeah, you all know what I'm talking about. You all know that specific haircut a lot of women in their like 40s, 50s get.
They look like Christian Slater from like the 80s movies.
Yes.
Wow.
No one wants to rock that look. So I was trying to save her, okay?
Tell me one woman that you think looks better with short hair as opposed to long hair. Because
Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Shaved head, I think she looks so hot.
Yeah. Shaved head. Sigourney Weaver looks better. No hair better than... I disagree. Okay.
A wrestler, you don't know her, but Rhea Ripley, she used to have long hair. And this is all obviously subjective.
Is it wrestling? Is she a wrestler?
She's a wrestler.
Person?
She's an awesome wrestler. But when she cut her hair, and it's more like punk style, and it just... It took her to another stratosphere.
Oh, really?
In my opinion.
Right.
Yeah, like she had the long blonde hair, like a lot of just looked like a lot of other people in a sea of wrestlers, female wrestlers, and then she went with the short, kind of like a more, just I don't know even how to describe it. It's just like it's a short hairstyle and it looks awesome.
Okay, Gwen Stefani, she used to have a look like that or similar, didn't she?
Something like that.
Yeah. Some shaved head stuff too, shaved on the sides.
Yeah, okay.
I think if you have that vibe, you can pull it off. Like one that I can kind of think of would be Miley Cyrus. Like I think she looks better with long hair, but when she chopped it off, she kind of got that, that more edgy rocker, so she could pull it off. Mom doesn't have that at all.
Wow.
Pink has that vibe too, yeah.
Ruby Rose?
Yeah, Halle Berry looks good with shorter hair than longer hair.
Yeah.
Oh,
there
really?
are a few.
Oh, yeah.
BJ, we have examples.
Oh, I don't know. I think Storm Halle Berry, even though it was fake hair, I thought that she looked really good with that.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Demi Moore, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, I don't agree with Demi Moore.
G.I. Jane, that was hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the G.I. Jane look. I mean, but all right. So we've got some examples. But you're saying no way for mom.
No way.
All right. Well,
no, you have to have a very, very specific face to pull it off.
What if she does like the half side shave?
Hell no.
Oh, that'd be badass. What if she says, if you let me do that, I'll let you get implants? Would that be okay?
Then hell yeah.
Wow, this is escalating.
I think I would look better with implants.
Well, that's the thing.
I don't think she'd look better with a shaved head.
But that's a sticking point within the family. Like Sarah said before in the past, that she's hell bent on it, but no one wants you to do it. So now you have mom hell bent on doing something, and you don't want her to do it.
Getting a haircut's different than insulting these things in your body that weren't designed to be there in the first place, and in some cases, people say cause really problems.
I'm just trying to help both sides get what they want.
I'll make sure. God, I'm going to live. I am going to live for the next 18 years to make sure that I be as helpful to little Tater Tot.
I am going to live.
I'm going to live out of spite. It won't be for my family. It won't be for any good cause. It'll just be so that I can basically poison Tater's mind.
That'd be so great. You're like 100-some years old. Someone's like, "What's the key to living?" To troll my friend Steve and his daughter. And that's it.
Petty
don't understand. Yeah. Why? Oh, yeah. I'm going to ruin that woman's life just to get back at Steve. All right. Well, thank you. And I think we all know that I don't think it's cool anymore for the husband to tell his wife the way she should wear her hair anymore. I think that used to be a thing in the 50s and 60s and maybe 70s. But there's no way I would tell my wife how to wear her hair anymore. I feel like that is just a recipe for marital disaster.
So you use your daughter as a conduit.
Exactly.
I was like, honey, do whatever you want. I really didn't put anybody up to it. Sarah's the one that went off the rails.
Yeah,
Another
I
good
put him on
example.
blast.
Texter just said Natalie Portman in the Star Warsy film.
No.
What?
No. I mean, look, Natalie Portman's a very attractive woman, but I like
V for Vendetta. That's what it was.
V for Vendetta. Oh, that I see. Okay, she was shaved her. Yeah, she shaved her head in that. You thought she looked better than V with hair?
I like both. I was cool either way. That's not about
it. Is it because you're bald that you just kind of want everybody to be bald?
Us baldies flock together.
All right, there you go. All right, Vicky. All right, then it's time to get your hair cut. Then apparently, I mean, as Steve says, you'll look fine.
But I don't want to.
There you go. You can't tell her what to do.
When was this about you?
Yeah, you wouldn't look good bald.
I already did the half shade thing for a while, and that was a bitch to upkeep. And I have a weird shaped head on the other side, so I'm good.
I didn't want to talk about your weird shaped head in front of everybody. I know.
But thank you.
Let's not forget also one text said Britney Spears.
Oh,
No.
I don't know. Seems to be doing.
Okay. I mean,
you follow her Instagram right now, and it's like, I don't know, we might be seeing a shaved head again sometime soon.
yeah, I know. I feel badly for Britney. I hope. I hope she can figure it out because you know what I mean. She's gone through hell and she made people happy. I mean, I hope she can. I hope she doesn't have to shave her head again and then everything that follows that. Unless she wants it for a look.
Right.
Yeah.
But right now it's just like sometimes you just post these random like, here's my butt or here's my boobs, and I'm just like, I mean,
Well, I didn't know she was doing that. Where are those pictures?
On Instagram.
Oh, son of a gun! I gotta get on Instagram.
Free for everybody.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And all right.
I mean, she's not full nudage, but it's close.
Nudage.
All right. Well, fair enough. All right. Not that I'll look at them, but I might have. Hey, a man was sentenced for 6 months. That's right, behind bars. 6 months. He got sentenced of 6 months behind bars for something completely stupid that he did at work. What'd he do? I'll tell you. At 7:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Make your kitchen ready for every summer gathering this Memorial Day with LG and Lowe's. Our exclusive InstaView appliance suite includes ranges with air fry, refrigerators with slow melting craft ice, and an exclusive dishwasher you can only find at Lowe's. Plus, you'll get up to 10% back via a MasterCard prepaid card when you bundle eligible LG products via rebate. Shop Memorial Day savings at Lowe's. Offer valid 3/3 through 5/18 on select LG items only. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details and timing.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Everything is better electrified. Like the guitar, toothbrushes, or cars. And Hyundai has the widest range of electrified vehicles on the market, including the first ever Tucson and Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. You can use electric when you want it or gas when you need it. It's your journey. Evolve it beyond the pump in the 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. Visit your nearest Hyundai dealer or learn more at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Let me tell you about a guy who's my age. He's 61. And we're living two different lives because this guy in Ireland has just been sentenced to 6 months in prison for releasing rats in his office. Well, there you go. And Ireland's got what? Don't they got a history where the Pied Piper or somebody, was that Ireland, or somebody took a bunch of rats and dumped them in a river, played a flute? Is that like Irish lore? Or am I losing my?
No, I think it was.
Or St. Patrick, was it? Is
St. Patrick got rid of the snakes.
Yeah, it was snakes.
And Peter Pan was different.
Yeah, it's very different.
He hung out with
all right then.
kids.
Well, then in that case, that has nothing to
Not
do with
rats.
this guy at all.
And
It's
I think
not rats.
the Pied Piper was German.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, was he? All right then. Well, you know what?
close.
I mean, we got it all dialed in.
Yeah, Europe is Europe. There was rats in Europe, is what you're telling me. And
So there were actual rats he let out? I thought they were like office snitches or something like that.
hey, Tony, snitches. No, you're right. These are rats that he released in his office. So he got 6 months in prison for doing this. He was working for the county government, been there for 23 years, but then had a falling out with his manager. So, yeah, he said, I know what I'll do. He comes in late at night, sneaks in, brings in a bunch of rats, and set them free. And when everybody arrived in the morning, of course, there were rat droppings everywhere.
How many rats do you think he brought in?
Oh, man. They say there was like $3,500 worth of damage, so that feels like there's a lot of rats. And the guy was busted by security footage as they saw him on the security, just basically like, there he is with his rats. Okay, this guy's, yeah.
It would have been ironic if somebody saw it and they ratted him out about the rats. But, I guess the security footage was, they don't need anyone really watching anymore.
So he had to pay $3,500 the cleaning bill, had to pay that. And, of course, he got the 6 months in prison. And the judge said it was uniquely wicked, and a uniquely wicked act because of all of the effort he put into finding, catching, and releasing the rats. That's a good point. I thought this is a harsh sentence, but I guess when you think about the mind and the effort in order to pull this whole thing off, because you can't just go to the pet store and go, I'd like to buy rats, please.
Right, yeah. It's like, I need 15 rats. Okay. I mean, I guess you can get mice.
He caught them all, apparently.
Oh, gosh.
That's a lot of effort. I would just quit my job and get a job that I like more.
Yeah.
You brought up Willard earlier today, Steve, and this is another guy like he's the rat king. Yeah. I mean, this is nuts.
Yeah, because I can't imagine you going like anywhere like that's like, usually you're going to find rats kind of in like slimy or sketch areas, like nasty, like garbage dump areas. You know what I mean? It's not like they're hanging out outside of a nice, like high-end restaurant.
Yeah.
Like, hey guys, I'm just hanging out doing rat stuff.
Yeah, you're just doing the old rat stuff.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
So yeah, a disgruntled employee was sentenced to 6 months in prison for releasing rats in his office. Based on this, we want you to finish this sentence. Oh, I know it was dumb, but I was mad and I once did blank. What stupid thing did you do because you were upset about something? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Finish this sentence. I know it was dumb, but I was mad and I once did blank. You calls and texts after Nirvana on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. So, the disgruntled employee in Ireland, he got 6 months because he released rats in his office. He was pissed. So, based on this, we want you to finish this sentence. I know it was dumb, but I was mad and I once did blank. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Chevy and Algier, you are on The Rock. Is it Chevy or Chevy? How do you say it?
Chevy, just like the car.
Just like the car. Okay. What do you got for us, Chevy?
So I used to work at a Taco Bell, probably the worst Taco Bell over there in Anacortes. I used to work the line, and the guy that worked the front counter, they leave a little bit early when the lobby closes, and he never cleaned the lobby or, cleaned the bathrooms, all that sort of stuff. So we all had to do it at the end of the day. One time I was so annoyed about having to do this all the time that I went and took a dump in the urinal.
Oh, wow. All right.
Well, that's aggressive.
So maybe I misunderstood. What did you have to clean every day that you didn't want to clean?
The bathrooms in the front lobby, because he's like, oh, I'm done. He'd take off, and he didn't do all of his cleaning chores for the end of the night.
So you pooped in the urinal, so that he would get it, so that he would get in trouble? Or because I would imagine if you're the one that had to clean it up, then you'd clean up your own poop?
Oh, no. So this story gets a little bit funnier because he tries to leave at the end of the day, and I did this at like 3 p.m., and I was waiting for him to freak out about it the entire time, and he never did. And I was like, okay, you know what? We're going to go check through all your cleaning lists and everything. And the heaters for the whole lobby ended up being in the men's bathroom for some stupid reason. And when I opened that door, I threw up from my own crap that I took in that urinal.
Oh, wow. Oy, oy, oy.
Sounds like a fun day at work.
Yeah, that's, so...
I would just be so scared if someone would walk in and I'm sitting on a urinal, and that's just a weird conversation to have after the fact.
Yeah.
All right, looking at some of the text messages, some not nearly as intense as that. Someone says, I know it's dumb, but I put Carolina Reaper sauce in a chimichanga that my coworker in my chimichanga because coworkers were always stealing my lunch. Found out it was my boss. He came out screaming and crying.
Oh,
how about your boss is stealing people's lunches?
Yeah, man. What? I mean, I guess that's you know what, the price that's the benefits of power. How do you do that to people?
I'm your boss. I'll eat your chimichanga if you whether you like it or not.
Yeah. Wow. 206-421-ROCK, text us at 77999. We want to know, what stupid thing did you do because you were upset about something?
So it's in middle school. The kid on the bus kept making fun of me. So when he wasn't looking, I put my gum in his beautiful golden locks of hair.
Oh, no.
He came to school on Monday with a shaved head because he couldn't get all the hubba bubba out. I still don't feel bad because he was a douche.
There you go.
It's harmless.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks.
I mean, of all the things, yeah. I mean, look, there's a lot worse you can do these days. I wonder about the Rev, because the Rev has been disgruntled his whole life, so I imagine he must have been a disgruntled employee.
I'm a perfectly normal, well-adjusted human being until I play video games. And, I remember I had a Sony Dreamcast, and I had a really cool fighting stick that I bought on eBay for fairly cheap, and I was playing a fighting game, and I got my ass kicked. Just for maybe like an hour straight. I was so pissed. I ended up taking that video game controller, propping it up against the wall so it was an angle, and stomping on it till I broke it in half.
Wow.
Hey, I got the energy out.
Yeah, you got your money's worth.
Mm-hmm. And then I went on eBay and bought another one.
Oh, there we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like, if I can't beat the game, I will beat the controller. I will show you.
I felt better.
I wonder how much money like video game consoles made just from selling new controllers from people that nerd rage and have to buy the controllers again.
Oh, a fair amount. Yeah.
Right? Like, we do fine with video games and the consoles, but really where we make our money is the controllers, because people keep breaking them out of nerd rage moments.
Oh, dude, it is. Yeah, those moments in my life where I just would not go to bed. I had to beat the game, but I couldn't beat the game. I was so frustrated at the game and yelling at my wife, have the two kids. Oh, man, those were the dark times.
I remember
they really were.
It was a cell phone. It wasn't mine. I remember we were in one of our hockey tournaments in Spokane, and we're wasted. It's like late at night, and my buddy Munson and J Mac and I were trying to order, and Ted Smith was with us as well. We're trying to order a Domino's pizza, and so Munson's just like, all right, I'll do it on my phone. I've got the app. So
nice.
He's trying to order it, but for some reason he was trying to order those lava cakes, because that was what he was all about.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
For some reason he was having the hardest time because the phone, the app wasn't working, and so he just turned around and threw his phone against the wall. The wall was fine. The phone just shattered. It was just... And we're like, why did you do that? He goes, I couldn't get the app to work. And I'm like... It took an extra couple of seconds because I downloaded the app and it worked just fine. And that's why we made the order. But I was just like, man, it was okay. We're going to get you, because he wanted those lava cakes really bad.
Well, we'll get you the lava cakes there, gentlemen.
The best part is the food finally showed up, and he was already passed out drunk by the time.
All right, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
And we ate the lava cakes and did not leave one for him.
Yeah, try to operate technology.
You monster.
We were drunk and we wanted to eat them.
Wow.
You gotta save him a morsel or something. He broke his phone over it.
What the saying, you snooze, you lose, is there for a reason.
So I guess, yeah.
This whole evening just really didn't go well for him at all. No. The whole evening was just, it showed him who his friends were, showed him how technology was for him. He should just be living in the forest without any technology or friends, apparently, and maybe a bear will bring him his forest.
Oddly enough, he now lives in the forest, so you're absolutely right.
Oh, see, it worked out well. 206-421-ROCK, text us at 77999. We want you to finish this sentence. I know it was dumb, but I was mad, and I once did blank.
So actually, this is like a 0 to 100 moment. The McDonald's drive-thru by my house closed early. They turned the sign off. Just as I drove up, I rolled up the window, and rolled down the window, and then they just all turned around and hid from me. I had a rough day at work. With that being said, I rolled to the front entrance. I banged on the window and proceeded to dump both of their garbages out.
Oh, damn. So that's the guy you see in videos. We play videos and we go, wow, why would somebody go so crazy at a fast food restaurant? There's that guy.
He had a falling down moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, isn't that the movie?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You always quote it. It is a great movie that nobody knows probably, or a lot of us don't know.
I Michael Douglas. That's all that matters.
That's because you're pretty much in his demographic, Rev.
Oh, yeah. It's a man who just hit his breaking point. And this guy, it was all about McDonald's.
Yeah, falling down was definitely it was a how-to video for COVID. It's really, it came out a long time ago, but it really showed us here's what your life is going to be like in 2020 and 2021. Congratulations, Michael Douglas wannabes.
Imagine being like the people that work in there, and you're like, what's that guy doing? He's banging on our window. Yeah. Okay. Now he's emptying all of our garbage out. Like, he's lost his mind.
And you have to put up with this, and you're not even making high money. it's one thing if you go, all right, well, listen, the money's good. We got to put up with this, but at least the money's good. There's just, there's no winning. You're like, I'm providing you with tasty food at an amazingly cheap price, and yet that's
not
still not
providing
good
him with tasty food. That's the problem, BJ. It all could have been solved if it just would have taken his order.
Yeah, well, there is that. I mean, look, if they were open and they didn't do it, I mean, look, I have those moments when the ice cream machine apparently isn't working or isn't on. I mean, like, you know what? Stop selling your ice cream, okay? Stop it, because I'm going to dump some garbage.
See, it's always, for me, it's like, yeah, it's a bummer, but then I just get chicken nuggets, and then I'm happy.
Yeah, for me, it's the delivery services. Nothing's worse than everybody has their food, but yours wasn't there, and you suspect the driver ate it. All the door delivery services, the food delivery places. That's where I lose my mind is that. But the trouble is nobody to lose your mind to. You don't find out. I mean, this just happened, and it was a laughable moment. But I totally see what my friend said. He's got a door and right to the room where we were gaming, and the guy just left the food on the door, right on the top step. So, he didn't, and so he didn't know it was there. The guy didn't let him know it was there. And so he goes out and he goes, I wonder if the driver's outside. I don't know where the food is. And he stepped all right on the bag of food.
Dude, I just saw something happen where it was like, it kind of made like a viral thing where somebody like had their order. The delivery people, they'd left it was like a coffee, and they put it up so close against the door that the person was basically locked in their place, and the only solution would be to open the door and knock over that coffee that you want.
Exactly.
But they had, totally. They had no back door or no other way to get to that coffee. There's only a front door, and they put it up too close to the door, and it was kind of like you were effed.
Exactly, and that's what happened here. It was like, okay. And it was nighttime, so, he didn't, you don't think to look down. You just feel like someone would knock or, there'd be some sort of communication that your food is there. And instead, they just drop it there with no notification. And so he stepped right, you want to laugh, but you don't want to laugh.
Because you're also kind of hungry.
Yeah.
If it didn't happen to you have every right to laugh.
Yeah. But I think that would have been me chasing the driver down the street. I mean, if I had food that got wrecked, I would have been probably chasing that driver down the street or just, text, because sometimes you get a number and you text the hell out of it and go, you mother,
How about this person that used to work as a produce manager, and the lady was giving me a lot of problems for not hearing her when she didn't know how to, I guess this lady was asking for how to check when a melon was ripe and it was pissing him off or something. So I told her, yeah, you have to roll it to see if it'll go straight. Well, I was fired the next day because she proceeded to roll all the cantaloupes down an aisle.
How does any human being think that's a real thing and you really should do that?
He's the produce manager. Yeah. You gotta believe the produce manager. If anyone knows produce, it's the produce manager.
Yeah, I would look at the produce manager. I mean, really, you got to go, excuse me, what? I would have been like, well, could you show me how to do that? I'm not sure what you mean. Why don't you demonstrate? Come on. You're really going to roll every one of it? Humans.
Humans.
Yep, there you go.
Hey, look, they're saying this holiday season is going to be a bit busy. So, if you're thinking of ordering stuff and you got to do it online, I mean, they're just saying you should, be like Vicky and order all your Christmas stuff like 2 years ago. Yeah. So, get that done. But while we're thinking about all that, what do you think is the top gadget that people want for the holidays? Well, I'm going to tell you what that is at 7:47 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Travis, if you're upside down in your mortgage, should you continue to make the payment?
Continuing to pay your mortgage or not is a complex decision because you're going to have to pay to live somewhere. You're going to have a housing payment. So continuing to make your house payment really depends on several factors. One is whether or not you have a second mortgage. The second one is how affordable your ongoing monthly mortgage payment is. Another issue is whether your mortgage is adjustable and you're facing an increase in your mortgage payments later on when interest rates go up. If you do have a second mortgage in this economy with the housing prices being down, oftentimes we can take off or strip off that second mortgage in a Chapter 13 case so that you'd only have the first mortgage to continue to pay.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com. And thanks for listening.
Make your kitchen ready for every summer gathering this Memorial Day with LG and Lowe's. Our exclusive InstaView appliance suite includes ranges with air fry, refrigerators with slow melting craft ice, and an exclusive dishwasher you can only find at Lowe's. Plus, you'll get up to 10% back via a MasterCard prepaid card when you bundle eligible LG products via rebate. Shop Memorial Day savings at Lowe's. Offer valid 3/3 through 5/18 on select LG items only. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details and timing.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.